Hey guys, Zboard365 from MaddenMoments.com here with the passing attack section for the 4-3 playbook. And in this section I'm going to talk about specific plays that you can run that are exotic to the 4-3. And we're going to I'm also going to document in this section, I'll have it written down in the ebook, which plays you can use to stop certain types of play types. So for example, if you want to stop curls, outs, and corner routes, this is the type of play you want to run. I'll put that down below. Stopping slants, XYZ, this is the play. Stopping posts, XYZ. Stopping wheels, XYZ, etc. A whole bunch of other stopping 5 wide receivers, XYZ. So let's just take a quick look at all that real quick, and I'm going to go over some unique plays. And the real cool thing about this is now we're going to get to take a look at the 3-3-5 nickel, because it's actually pretty unique. Now, I haven't really gotten any pressure from here, but I really got some good coverage. So maybe you might want to consider these plays for 3rd and long. So let's hop into it. And we're going to go at a couple plays in the 3-3-5 nickel. Come back to the normal nickel and look at 4-3 stack. Get over here. So first thing, we're going to go into the 3-3-5, and we're going to take a look at the cover 2 here. And I really like this cover 2 because you have basically all the routes you need to shut down a lot of the outside stuff, and again, you're just alone with you and the other CPU defender over the middle. So you got a flat route, a purple route, and the flat routes are all outside to press for man coverage. So this is a really good passing play here. Ooh, look at that right there, circle got downfield. But I really like this because I've actually gotten hung up by this before. Ooh, wow, that's a good passing play. It's getting out there. Where's the play I like? Yeah, this is the play right here. This is one of my favorite plays, and I was actually getting somebody was running this on me, and they were covering like my wheel and my post. So you see right here, only hope is the post. So let's go to the replay on that pass. This is one of the best passing plays in the game, and check out what happens to it. So first of all, I'm gonna take that post route, so that deads that right there. Second of all, check out the wheel route right here. So he's got to deal with the flat zone and then the purple zone covering him as well. Then he gets passed off to the safety. So let's see if I can squeeze it into him. I tell you what, I was having a freaking hard time trying to pass this play. One guy was passing. It was actually one of the few games I lost. He was running this play. So I'm going to go ahead and let me pass commit first. Let's see if I get it to that wheel route. That's a tight throw. You see right there, that's really tight. Let's try it again. I mean, you got to be precise with that. So I just like it because it's a natural curl stopping play. So for example, if somebody tries to run curls in the flat, taken care of. Boom. Purple routes on that, flat routes down there, and then you could worry about the middle of the field with your yellow guys. And I just love it because you can have a real big peace of mind saying, all right, the outside's covered. All I got to do is worry about the middle. All I got to do is worry about post. So it's a really great play because now you can go ahead, drop back, cover the post. But again, nothing's covered for long because you see square comes right underneath that to get open. So it's important that you remember that you can't just stop everything. Like, there's no magical play out there. And actually, max coverage defense is here, and max coverage is dropping everybody back, is not good at all this year. It's pretty bad. And considering the pass rush, let's count the pass rush here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 4.5, 5 seconds. I was there in about 4.5 seconds. Considering the pass rush this year, you don't want to max cover because they're going to be your best weapon here. Like, rushing 3 guys, probably good enough. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 seconds, and my best defensive end gets to him. So why would you want to drop everybody back? I start laughing when people try to max cover me because I have all the types of plays that destroy max coverage. Because it's impossible to cover guys, especially this year, man. It's just, you can't stop everybody. Maybe in other years you had a better chance, not this one, man. So definitely that cover 2 is very unique. Let's go back to 3-3-5. It has more unique plays. What's really unique about this 3-3-5 is their cover 6 is different. So check out before I call it, look at their cover 6 real quick. You got a cover 6 is basically a cover 4 on one side. You got those 2 tight deep zones, and then a cover 2 on one side. So 4 plus 2 is 6. And basically, you're playing that cover 6 coverage, and you got, look at that over there on the right. You got a yellow zone, and you got a whole bunch of, you got 3 other yellow zones helping you out across the middle, and a purple on the other side. So let's go check out cover 6 from a different play. Now, remember that in your head, what I just told you there. Check out this cover 6. Look, you only got 2 yellows, a flat zone, and a purple. Now that's fine. You can always just put that guy in a yellow zone. But I really like this because you got 3 guys rushing, and again, this is great 3rd and long pass defense right here. If you don't want to show your hand, you don't want to show a blitz, you feel like playing coverage here, you call this play. So let me go back to recent plays again. You call this play, and I mean, you tell me where you're supposed to pass, man. Like, you tell me. Ain't nobody there. So let's try that play action pass again. And man, I love that yellow zone because they follows the wheel routes to death. So if you ever want to stop wheel routes, you can look into this cover 6 right here. If you're worried about wheel routes, let's take a look. Now, he follows that farther than that purple did in the other play. Now all you got to do is worry about that post, which is easy, and then you're supposed to be worrying about the middle of the field anyway. So again, a great defense to take away the field. Now you can just worry about the middle of the field. See that post? Woo! Nice pick. That's what it's supposed to look like, user pick. It's better to be in like a really bad position. I looked like I wasn't going to get him, but it's better to be in that position because woo! Can't break it, man. You get a better user pick opportunity. I'm getting a lot more user picks now that I'm trailing. Keeping a nice off position off the receiver. So that cover 6 is unique. What else is in here? Oh yes, the CB Fox Blitz. Check this play out. So at first glance, it doesn't look like much, but it's actually a really good coverage play as well because you get the cover 3 shell now, kind of like the cover 3 cloud, and then you could put this guy in a yellow, you could put him in a flat, you could do whatever with him, you can leave him, put this guy in a purple. Hell, here's something real exotic for you. Put this guy in a spy. See how that works out for us. I just want to see what happens. So he comes right across the middle. That could really help out with some routes. Of course, the flat is wide open. But what's cool about it is that purple route's over there. So if he doesn't have work, so let's see. Let's run a slant here. He's going to follow him across the field and deter that slant. So it's really interesting. Now you figure like Z-Boy, what about the outside? Well, remember, you got your purple route out here. So you could do that. Stuff like this. Let's see. Let's do quick pass. Let's quick pass. Nice coverage over the middle. This is more of one of the rare defenses I'll show you that has coverage over the middle. Hell, you could even do something like this. Double spy. Say they just keep running slants. Try to stop the slants. So I really like it because it's very versatile. I'd probably go with this coverage though. Now you got that outside. You basically got outside smothered. All you got to do is worry about the inside. And again, that 3 rush eventually is going to get there. Sometimes better than most. So those 3 plays are really unique. Good pass defense plays. The other play I want to take a look at is, again, remind you about the cover 3 cloud. Good pass defense. Same concept. It's just running this from the 4-3 stack is actually really cool because 4-3 can get a little bit boring because you always got the 4 rushing linemen. You know, like 3-4 always has some like unique stuff. You know, so this is just like, you know, exotic coverages. Now the cover 3 cloud is also in the nickel as well. Right there, you got the strong. They call it the strong cloud. Whatever. So right here, same thing. The only difference is he's pressed up now, kind of like a cover 6 would be. So we'll check it out. Boom. Covers the flat really nice. If you want, you don't got to keep him there. You could drop him back in a yellow. You still got to worry about the middle though. Boom. Covered. Covered. Why would you ever run that play? Covered. Now you guys know when I do my offensive tips. Yo, Z-Boy, how come you leave so many plays out, man? Because look at them. They suck. These plays suck. You got to be careful what you call, man. Another unique play I just spotted in here while roaming through was the cover 2 disguise. This is actually really good because you get the cover 2 sink. Oh guys, another good pass, cover 2 sink, just call it. It's a very good defense in general. And what's cool about this is it's disguised as a single high safety coverage with the cornerbacks off. So this could be good outside pass defense as well. Check this out, see how this plays out. Throw a curl route, you didn't expect homeboy to be there, almost got picked off. So I like it because you don't know what it is. It's gonna get your opponent like a weird look. All of a sudden, oh, it's cover 2, what the hell? And then they make a bad throw or they get sacked. If you want, you don't gotta, you can blitz that guy. I'd rather send 4 as much as possible. And it's just all around good coverage because that cover 2 disguise is literally a disguise. So really cool play right there. Unique coverage to the outside. So let's talk about stopping like individual stuff in terms of a pass defense. And let's start with, I guess, wheel routes and basically the stuff I like to win. Wheel routes and post routes. So I just went over some defenses with you that'd be good for it. So you might want to look into stuff like cover 6 because, or even cover 2 sink because that's where the wheel routes go. Let me go to a play that has it. I'm going to call a wheel route on the white right here just to show you. So I got X going over there, and I like it because that yellow zone is going to get right in the way. Look how far he follows him. So that wheel route is shut down. Now all you got to do now is use the post route. So that's where it starts. So right here, you see that? Oh, they're running that play again. Oh, I didn't get there. That was bad by me. Let's check out the rest of the coverage. That wheel route is done. The cover 2 sink on that side. That cover 6 says no, you're done. Over here, the only option is this guy down here. So every defense does have its holes, but let's see, cover 2 sink. Again, this is cover 2 sink right here. Let's see how this goes. So again, X is done. A little bit better job over there on the right there in terms of stopping. You stopped the wheel route, but now you know what, you stopped the wheel route. Now you have to stop something else. So you still got the post. I probably would have dropped back and defended that post. He's kind of waiting. Maybe you just user him, bring him over. Right here, remember before the guy was like nowhere near him. Now you got 2 guys waiting. If you throw it, he's not going to get far. So you have to understand something. Whether you're running man or zone, you're always going to give up something because if you run man, then that's user catch city all day. So that's why I try to limit my man. I like man, but you definitely want to be careful with it. Now you can also run the same stuff to stop curls and out routes. Let's go with that cover 2 disguise again. So let's say they run, let's run quick slants. So you see right here I have a curl and I have an out route. Let's see how this cover 2 disguise handles everything. So basically all covered here. Only thing open is the flat, and check out what happened. You pass to the flat, you only get 2 yards. So I'll take that. You're giving up that flat for a quick release, but again, you're stopping the curl and out route. So you want to look to these yellow zones out here. Again, cover 2 disguise, cover 2 sink, cover 6 gets out there and stops those curls and out routes. Let's see if I can't get a corner route now. A corner route in here. This one I just seen one. Dude, I just ran one. I swear to God, I just ran one somewhere. Oh, there we go. RNS switch smash. So again, those corner routes. This time, let's go to our strong 3 cloud. So we know they like to run the. If they're running corner routes, you can call this play like this. Switch it up like this. So watch triangle. Ooh, that's a tight throw. So I mean, I'll take that. Another thing you can do is here. Let's try a purple route now. Make sure that we get out there. We're gonna figure it out, guys, one way or another. Oh yeah, that purple route. Oh yeah, that's the meal ticket right there. So check out that cover 3 cloud with the purple route. So now you have to worry about the wheels and the post route. Let's see how it looks. That post route is stopped. That wheel had some space at the opening, but let's say for example, right? All right, so that in principle that wheel route's open on that side. Real quick, boom, quick completion. It's contested, but it's open. But now here's the point, guys, right? Remember, you want to stop the corner route because let's say they're hitting that corner route. So, all right, let's run it. So I hike it. I look at the corner route. I see it's covered. Oh, man, now I got to look back, throw the post late. Ah, the guy didn't get across. So what you want to do there is say, all right, you're not going to get that corner route. So by the time you look at that, you know, he's looking, he sees it's covered. Oh, no, damn, you know, comes across for the post. And that's when you come across and get that user pick over there. So that's how you build upon your passing defense like that, knowing how to stop everything. Let's go over what else. I got it written down. Let me check my list. I know there's slants on there. I want to go over cover 3 with purple routes as well. Yeah, let's go over stopping. Let's stop the slants, and then we'll talk about 5 wide receiver. Now here's the problem with slants this year, and this is going to be in Madden 25 as well. Slants are unstoppable, man. You can throw these with blind faith, and they will get open. I'm going to run this quick slants here, and I'm just going to go ask coach, because it doesn't matter. Of course, they suggest the only play that could stop it. So I'm going to go cover 4 here, and you would think like those purple routes would get in the way, but like they just let them catch it. Now it is a contested catch, don't get me wrong, but guys will do this. This is annoying. So imagine you got 3rd and 8, and boom, slant, you know, and they completed, you know, off of nothing. You had defense that should have been in the way, but it's letting them complete it. So how I go about stopping slants is, believe it or not, you got to call like a blitz or a cover 1 coverage. And the reason I say that is because it does a really good job of stopping slant routes. So I'm going to just call this linebacker dog blitz as an example. And I'm going to go with the stick. So check this out here, guys. Watch these 2 slant routes here. Let's see how they get covered here. See if they get covered. Look at this right here. Do you see this? Look how this cover 1 coverage handles this slant route. Check him out. He's done. He's in front of him waiting for it. So what you want to do is call an off coverage like that. That cover 1, call a blitz, and it actually does a better job against the slant than any other coverage in the game, even cover 2. So I'll show you in a second. So here, call this cover 1 linebacker spy. Let's see if we can't get... Let's go here, stick. So now check this out. See, alright guys, look at how both guys hop in front of the slant guy. Look at the mess we're causing with that cover 1 there. That's a great catch by him. He caught it. That's going to happen too. Slants are going to BS you guys. So look at this. They are right on top of these guys. Look at this. This is a tight throw, and on top of that you got yellow zones and you got a spy waiting to pick off these slants. Now let me show you a cover 2. Now you would think the press coverage does a good job, but slants can get open off these cover 2 as well. Look at triangle, look at square. Let's go to the replay for that too, so you can see both of them. So if somebody's really actually giving you trouble with slants, you should consider running cover 1. Now the only problem with cover 1 is you can get beat deep. See right here, look how much space they get. Just for the sake of argument, before I talk about getting beat deep, let's look at it again. See if they cover again. Boom, in front of them. Like, look at that coverage. Cover 1. That's it. Who would have known? I figured that out. Everybody was crying about it. Yo, man, slants are unstoppable this year. Just run cover 1. The only problem with it is if there's a lot of field and your cornerbacks are very, very slow, there is a big chance that you could get burned deep. So my game chops up here. Been in the game too long. So let's say if you're playing Clemson and you run this cover 1 like that, there's a good chance Sammy Watkins, well, there's not a good chance, he is going to burn your cornerback. So you got to be careful. So if somebody's running slants, you might want to give it to them. You might want to run this closer to the line there and stop it there. You might want to run it down closer, like past the 30, 20, you know, take away that slant option. It just sucks because it's a legit option to pass the ball on you. Using slants, it's a great way to get downfield. Let's talk about 5 wide now. And there's a couple ways I like to go about 5 wide. I'm going to tell you my concept for 5 wide, and then I'm going to show you a blitz, because you always want to keep blitzing in the back of your mind against 5 wide, because nobody can block. So if you get somebody there fast, you cause confusion, you can really muck things up here. So let's just go with a random play. So what I like to do when somebody goes 5 wide, and I see that on my screen online or whatever in person, first thing I tell myself is, alright, I'm going to go to quarters normal and I'm going to call 2-man under. Now why would I do that? Because you can get a man across every single receiver. Check this out. So now you can find out if your opponent really knows what they're doing. So what I like to do is spread the line so that they get a nice edge pass rush. And let's see who gets open here. So check this out here. No, nobody's open except the slant. And look, that's where you can come in and help close that off. So let's run it again. So notice here that I didn't press cover on the slant and my Texas cornerback got in front of him. Notice his position on this two-man under. See how he's off of him? So you can pull these guys off, and the inside guys are running slants. Hopefully this can help you. Also, you got a spy over the middle, so you can, yeah, look at that. Those two guys are both, I'll take that coverage any day if they catch it. Keep throwing that. And on top of that, if they try to run, oh, my game's so choppy right now. Sorry, guys. If they try to run, guess what? You got a spy on them. Fumble. That's what they get for running 5 wide. Now, if they are beating your two-man under, let's say people run hurry up 5 wide. That's why I also like to run quarters normal in NCAA, because it brings up your play call menu, right? And then now you can pick different plays inside of quarters normals. Let's say more 5 wide. So now, and the great thing about it is you can disguise it all as cover 2. So let's say I call cover 3. All you got to do is press. Looks like two-man under. They run it. They're expecting man. They set up a man beater. They looking. Oh my God, it's zone. I don't know who the hell to hit. All of a sudden they're getting sacked. So you're gonna see this a lot. Just switching up the plays and calling press cover. Let's go cover 2. I love cover 2. I love running cover 2 against 5 wide because it's like the last thing anybody expects to see when they run 5 wide. Cover 2, you'd think. And right there, I had to throw it to me so open. So just keep mixing up your coverage and try to confuse them. Now, let me show you a blitz I like to run on 5 wide. And it's from the dime, and I'll cover this more in the blitzing section. But I like to run this blitz right here from the dime called, I think it's called DB Fire 2. DB Blitz 2, I'm sorry. So let's go 5 wide again. And you got the cover 2 sink behind it. So it's a great coverage. And what I like to do is press. My game is like, I feel like I'm lagging on mine. And come down to the center so I can deceive him. And then you get pressure off the edge there. And let's look at the coverage on that bad boy. Oops, I didn't mean to hit resume game. Check this out. So 1, I'm getting that pressure off the edge. 2, the only people open are in the flat. 3, all the outside is covered. I've got the guy over the middle. So we pretty much not only sacked them on their 5 wide, but we actually covered pretty decently this random play I picked. So it all depends on what they're running. Just remember to get that pressure in there on that 5 wide when you're facing people who like to do that. So guys, that's pass defense in a nutshell. Yeah, that's it. That's about it. I've covered everything on my list. Okay, guys, ZBoard365, MaddenMoments.com. I am out.